Another one for the farmers. Some of y'all don't see what I see. Yo. I got a message for the farmers, tell them never stop. System's flawed and they all trying to push us out our ganja crop. See, there's a difference between us and them, and you should know. Craft cannabis is gone if corporations take control. Ain't got no soul, ain't got no love, ain't got no passion. Just cashing in they chips, kicking back in they office laughing. What happened? Half of the small farmers are gone, and the brands that I used to see at the cup who all have the bomb. I can't seem to wrap my head around this situation. They don't understand how hard it is for us to reach the patient. Government just wants the money, not the medication. All these permits, all these taxes, all these fucking regulations, like they happy to see us fail. Who built this road? Who got raided? Did time in jail? Us, no one to trust but ourselves. Gotta keep our brand on the shelves. Gotta work together, help this culture prevail. They tryna hold you down. Just gotta stand your ground. Stop us, no way, no how. Stop us, no way, no how. They tryna hold you down. Just gotta stand your ground.
This skiller facility in Clarence, Missouri actually used to be an old Maytag factory.
But we use a 0.2 micron filter on all runs.
One thing that Coco is super big about is we promote within.
Welcome to Coco Lab.
Welcome to Kansas City Cannabis. Your hometown, locally owned and operated cannabis dispensary. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will guide you through your journey to wellness. Patients first is our guiding mantra, and we'll continue to bring quality, affordable medicine to the patients of Missouri. Kansas City Cannabis Company, inspiring wellness. For location, hours, and current menu, visit kccannabis.org.
I'm still that same doper I used to be. On stage with no jewelry, ain't with the tomfoolery. Y'all trippin' ain't fooling me, my roots go too deep. Can't pull me from the soil lest you cut off my feet. I won't retreat, I don't surrender. I don't give up, I don't back down, I'm a contender. If you remember what it was before they changed the laws and took away our growth, you feel the pain, open your eyes and you would know. They tryna hold you down.
Year-round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
Dabba-doo. What are you dabbing in with tonight?
Oh, man. How are you guys doing this evening?
Oh, man.
I'm just going to say it. Welcome to another episode of Top Shelf with
Big V
and
Zach.
And I'm Stuart. Yay, look at that. I did it.
He did. He did it all by himself.
Good job.
Yeah.
Woo! We've had a
What
ruckus.
the fuck?
A ruckus in the studio.
What happened?
Everything's
Did I
all
just
right.
drop a F-bomb? Dabbing in with some Gorilla Skittles. Or
Oh
some
shit, they're even tagging Jeff Dunham in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Somebody tag John LaJoy.
John LaJoy. Huh?
Yeah, tag him. He might not be doing nothing tonight.
He might not.
He might
Tag
just be
John
sitting
LaJoy.
around watching
It's just
TV
a
or something.
So
random
everybody
Tuesday.
tag your favorite cannabis icon right now in there.
Right?
Everybody tag James Belushi. Everybody go tag James Belushi.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway, so yeah, how's everybody doing? You can tell we're full of piss and vinegar tonight.
Man. It's all this.
Oh my
all
goodness.
the dabs we've been doing. All
Oh
day.
yeah, it's
I
been
mean,
a cool day.
I think my jar is taking a beating today.
Oh my god, dude, that was full when you got here.
Right?
Man. Been smoking them dab joints, huh?
Well, I
Yeah,
got so much flack for my big jar, I consolidated.
You
know.
got flack from someone?
No,
Oh.
no. I'm just
That was
talking.
inner turmoil he
This
dealt
is
with.
called dramatization, Stuart.
That's right. Some of these
I'm
situations
being
have been dramatized
overdramatic.
for your entertainment.
I'm being over dramatic.
And are you not entertained?
Are you not?
Ah.
Yes. So, man, we're excited here. We got so much going on this week. And we're going to end it out running down to the Cowboy
Oh,
Cup.
yeah, this
Yeehaw!
Oof.
So, anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see some of you guys there and get to sesh with you.
Hell yeah. It's going to be a
So,
blast.
yeah,
I'm
right
looking
on.
forward to
Yep.
it.
If you're in Stillwater, Oklahoma, you can go to the Cowboy Cup and you can check out the Kicker Speaker Factory
Oh, yeah. Is that right
because
there?
they're in Stillwater. I don't know if they still are, but that's where they started.
That's where they used to be
Yeah.
back in the day
Okay.
when you had kickers in your car.
I did. I had some Stillwaters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they had a speaker line named after that town. So,
Really?
but
Very
anyway,
The
so
Rockford Fosgate 920A.
yeah, boy.
Huh?
You know what I'm
Was
saying?
that-
Yeah, I know what you-
Don't get me started on the gray one, man. You know the matte gray Rockford. Boy, that's
Oh man,
that's a cheater amp.
It is, man. You
Yeah,
know
they
that.
you can win any competition in the lowest class.
See, and I was going to say, going down there, we get to stop at Whataburger, and I was excited about that, but we got them here now.
Whataburger.
I'm gonna say this though. You're right. You have a point, but Whataburger in bullshit our region is not the same as Whataburger in the South.
You don't think so?
I know at least one thing is different, and that's that they don't have the barbecue bacon burger,
Oh, no.
and that's what
That's
I
messed up,
always
man.
got if we hit up Oklahoma or Texas. You know, always got to have a barbecue bacon, and I was like, oh, Whataburger come to Kansas City. Whataburger come to Kansas City. It's gonna be great. Patrick Mahomes is talking about it. Oh, it's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah,
You
and
get
you
in
get
there,
it. Bullshit,
no
man.
fucking barbecue
No
bacon burger.
So
what,
it can't,
what
it
kind
can't
of
be.
what kind of freaking chumps do they take us?
Exactly. You think
know
we're not
what
gonna
else-
remember that
You
shit?
know what else Whataburger up here doesn't have that they
What?
do down there?
What's that?
When they take your order up here, hello sir, may I take your order? But down there they're like, hi, can I take your order?
Yeah, really. What's
And
up
they
with
don't,
that?
They don't have that cool accent like they
Right.
do down south. So that kind of pisses me off.
Hi, welcome to
Okay, so
Whataburger,
kinda
home of the
like-
Whataburger.
Whataburger in Arizona tastes weird and dry. That's because it's a desert. Everything dries out.
Yeah,
quick,
really.
right?
That's
He knows. He's from Arizona.
that's a problem with Arizona.
He's from Arizona. He knows, man.
Their weed's
So,
really
like,
crunchy out there.
Oh.
Did you just like do the Good Burger thing? But
Yeah,
only
but in
for
Whataburger, yes.
Welcome to Whataburger.
Definitely home of the
Home to
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Right.
I take your order.
Man, that would be.
Welcome to Mondo Burger. Oh my God! Did
Jeez,
you
dude.
just say that?
Yeah, dude, we're all dudes. That's too
man.
much.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm revealing far too
anyway,
much now.
so
I think
you
it's time.
watched that movie way too much.
It was the perfect time,
Oh.
perfect era where I was watching all kinds of movies, whereas now I don't see any.
And on that
I
note,
feel
we're going to go to a word from our sponsors.
Do it.
Speaking of movies.
This sealer facility in Clarence, Missouri actually used to be an old Maytag factory.
But we use a 0.2 micron filter on all runs.
One thing that Coco is super big about is we promote within. Welcome to Kansas City Cannabis, your hometown, locally owned and operated cannabis dispensary. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will guide you through your journey to wellness. Patients first is our guiding mantra, and we'll continue to bring quality, affordable medicine to the patients of Missouri. Kansas City Cannabis Company, inspiring wellness. For location, hours, and current menu, visit kccannabis.org.
Year-round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
Bam, and can I just
like
say
that.
this right now?
Uh-oh.
I appreciate the hell out of DJ Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay? We
Yes.
missed you while you were gone, brother.
Yeah.
DJ David
He's back.
is
He's
Dave
the man.
is
behind
here.
the wheel, and you can tell that he is behind the wheel. And no disrespect.
No offense to anyone now.
Nothing bad about the other guys, but man, I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Everything, man. He's on the ball, and he makes this
Well, you got to think he has been with us for 2
almost
years.
from the beginning, man.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
We're a little over 2 years, and he came a couple episodes
Hell
into
yeah.
it.
So
So, I
thank you,
mean,
Dave.
yes, thank
we
you, Dave.
appreciate you, brother. So anyway, everybody out there,
Yes.
do a dab for DJ Dave.
Yeah, torches
What-
up for Dave.
do a dab.
Let's
for
do
DJ Dave.
do a dab for Dave.
Oh my God. That's the nature of today.
Yes.
Let's find an excuse to do a dab.
That's right.
Well, that weather didn't help.
To honor Dave
It's a righteous excuse.
no better excuse right now.
Yep. Here's to you, Dave.
In this moment. There's the you. Dave, we wish you
Dabbing
could
for
do
Dave.
a dab, but Dave has a CDL.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Dave can't dab,
No dab.
which
Yeah.
is damn
It's a
disappointing.
travesty.
It's yeah.
It makes me sad.
Okay, so do a dab for Dave. Anyway, so all right, cool.
Oh, that was a good dab for
Dabs
Dave.
for Dave across America.
Yep.
That's what this whole show is about.
Oh, we got to get rid of somebody
it's a
on
telethon.
YouTube.
Oh,
God,
new
do it,
adult
dating
dating
chat
chat
free
free.
every
Did not put that up there.
My favorite price.
I'm getting it.
You guys can't see the YouTube comments, but we get some good ones.
Yeah. Well, if they're on YouTube, they can see the YouTube comments. So
Right.
I'm trying
at
to
least
get
10
there.
people can see the YouTube comments right now. So, but anyway, cool. So, yeah, we've been hanging out all day, just shooting the breeze, talking about the future, and yeah, man, it's really exciting, you know. So
It's a pivotal moment.
it is a pivotal.
It's a
moment.
pivotal moment, and the direction of the culture,
Yes.
you know, is kind of has been like the center of our conversation in a nutshell. How many of you guys like that?
Well, here's
But,
the thing.
yeah.
You know, I've been talking to Patrick King, and dude, you can't talk to this guy without being influenced. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
right.
I mean, and he's just started sowing this seed in me about the legacy market and the legacy of cannabis and the culture, you know, and that's something that rung a bell with me. And that's, you know, that's when you can't put something into words and then you hear something and it's like, yeah, that's it right there.
Right.
That's what I've been feeling, you know. And to build and preserve the legacy of not only the past and the people who paved the way to get us where we're at now, but also keeping that legacy alive and, you know, keep it in, through the culture, through the local, you know, state, Midwest culture, whatever, you know, whatever and that's where my passion is at this point. It's really to foster that environment so that the culture in Missouri can thrive and can, you know, just explode and be what it is. And
Well, and it's important to understand how we got here. You know, there's been a lot of people fighting for a long time, you know, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of them in California, right out there with Patrick and everything, you know. And so we've come a long way, and now that Rec is here, and of
Yeah,
course all this
Rec.
big money, right? But all this big
Yeah.
money is going to start pouring in, and it's all this.
Yeah.
It could potentially wash over that, and we don't want.
Yes.
We want to honor the past and how
And we want to
got
keep the
here.
legacy alive and keep
And
the
keep the-
understanding
yep.
and the community in that, you know. And yeah, you're exactly right. And so that's kind of where my focus is.
So
And
part of that is we were talking about being, you know, cannabis connoisseurs. That's what
Right.
we want to strive to be connoisseurs, whatever that means.
yeah,
Of
we've
the
been talking
connoisseurs
about
of
it
the
all
craft.
day. We talked about it a little bit. You know, I'm inspired. I'm going through the Gangier program.
That's awesome, man.
That's, you know,
That's
I'm
so
really
cool.
excited about it, you know. And so that brings up what exactly is a gangier is basically another word for a connoisseur. Because I'll say this, in wine, all sommeliers are connoisseurs, but not all connoisseurs are sommeliers.
Right.
In ganja, in cannabis, all the gangiers are connoisseurs, but not all connoisseurs are going to be gangiers. So, that being said, I looked up what the definition from a couple different sources of what a connoisseur is, because we kind of want to talk about that. We kind of want to foster and we want to look. I love this plant and every aspect of it, you know, and I really want to learn as much as I can, and I want to inspire other people to learn about all the different facets that the cannabis plant holds. So connoisseur is a noun, and one source it says is a person who knows a lot about and enjoys one of the arts or food, drink, etc., and can judge quality and a skill in that subject. Okay, another one says one who enjoys with discrimination and appreciation of the subtleties. And the third one says a connoisseur is an authority in his field or her field or their field. Someone who has an expert knowledge and training. A connoisseur may also be someone with an extremely developed sense of taste or smell, like the connoisseur who can identify a rare wine by a flavor others can't even detect. Okay? Then again, some people call themselves connoisseurs of just about anything they like. Pizza, old vinyl albums, even cartoons, because they know so much about it. So that is three sources of what a connoisseur is. So
I think
you
I'm
know,
the second one.
the second one.
Yeah, that was right about middle of the road, like
Right.
not the expert one, but not the one before it, which I can't remember.
But
now.
you're coming up in your understanding and your
Yeah.
I'm
knowledge.
trying. Yeah,
You know, I think one of the
I have a discriminating taste, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't feel that I'm anywhere near the point where I will be able to smell the exact, you know what I mean, and guess exactly. Oh, that's. I mean, obviously some terpenes really stand out. I mean, when you get a very limonene, terpene, but then there's also combinations of terpenes that make this whole other flavor, and you have to experience those and know that you're experiencing them and practice. See, and I'm far away from that. I know what I like, and thank God I know good weed from bad weed now. Hasn't always been that way, but so like I said, I fall right there, right in that middle part.
Knowing good weed from bad weed's an important thing.
It's really,
then you can just
like
narrow it
one.
down, and
Right.
I mean, so one of the things that I think I'm really gonna strive to do is to train my palate more than it already is.
Right.
There are ways, and I've been studying up on the sommeliers and how they train their palate to be able to smell the different terpenes in the wines and stuff. So that's one of the things I'm starting to do now, is to cleanse and train my palate, and you do that by, resetting your olfactory, or whatever it's called, your olfactory
the nerve that kind of controls that can
scent.
get get coated or
Right.
something, as you were saying. It can
Right.
get coated and it has to be cleansed.
Yeah,
so that
and
you
it
can smell
and
things.
also, you use a set of essential oils to train your mind to recognize the scents that you're smelling, because
Right.
we lose those, especially like those of us who grow really like smelly shit, right? Okay, when you're in there all the time and you become
Go
nose
completely
blind.
nose
yeah,
blind,
you
yeah.
become nose blind.
I
And
don't
it's hard
smell
to
anything.
smell your own
Yeah.
shit. And you're going, hey man,
Why is
how's
everybody
this-
looking
how's
at
this
me in
LA
the
Pure
store?
smell? Does
Yeah.
it smell good? They're like, holy fuck, dude! Oh my god! It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I can jar that shit. You
Or if
know
you
what I
could trim
mean?
all
It's
day and go to the public,
Right, yeah.
you're like,
Oh yeah.
Like, they're all going,
really looking at
whoa,
Right.
dude,
You
like,
can
what?
just know, dude, the terps are just
Knowing you-
flying
knowing-
off
you know?
Yeah.
Knowing you don't have anything on you, but you're radiating that whole
Yeah.
facility,
Right.
like especially in a place like QT where it's like fairly small.
Oh, man.
You're like smelling the entire place up.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah.
Good times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Especially
anyway,
out in
so you're
independent-
having to go through a lot of work.
Well, I want to
do
I
this,
don't
to
have
retrain.
but I really want to go through.
Well,
and I
you
want to
gotta-
make sure that I'm on my game.
You got to pass.
know?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on your
Um,
game to get through the
yeah,
program. So
yeah.
I mean,
I'm even gonna quit smoking flower. I'm gonna start only vaping.
When you told me that, I almost
because smoke,
we almost had a
well,
medical issue.
Smoke hits your nerve and kills your ability to taste and smell and everything
Right.
else. Now I'm
So
not
you
sure.
will have to practice discipline for a while in order to
It's gonna be-
achieve
it's gonna be
this
hard.
level of mastery.
It's going to be hard because I love a nice joint.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, and I may just say fuck that and just keep
We'll see what
smoking
happens.
flower. We'll see.
Right.
I mean,
Sounds
there's
like
no
there,
shame
you
in my
know.
game, dude. If I decide I don't want to do it, I'm good with saying fuck it. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to smoke a joint.
Right.
I did it when I was a preacher. Why wouldn't I do it now?
Hallelujah.
I was like, fuck this shit. I got to go smoke a joint, man.
Yeah.
So
God wants me to smoke.
hey, dude, 9 years, man. 9 years.
Clean
Yeah.
of not or
9
well
years
not
not
clean,
smoking weed, dude.
but
And I
of
was
no
like,
marijuana
you know
in
what?
your system.
Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go smoke some weed.
Right.
And I was over it.
Yeah. I think I stopped for a month one time to get a job.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah.
It was a tough month.
Yeah, it's horrible. But we all have our cross to bear, you know.
Yeah,
what they say,
well, we'll
so.
see.
Oh yeah.
But no. So anyway,
Anywho.
yeah. So I mean,
So
we're talking about connoisseurs.
we're
man,
talking
so
about what
what is a
it
connoisseur?
means to be a
What is
weed
cannabis connoisseur?
connoisseur.
Well, what is a
Right.
cannabis? So there's so many people that walk through, and they're like,
Walking
"Oh
through
man, I
life.
just want some good weed," and they'll go, to
Or they just want some weed. I mean,
Yeah.
they want it to be good, of course,
yeah.
Everybody wants.
but
good
they
weed.
don't even know what good weed
Right.
is, maybe.
Well, that's because they always are on the commercial stuff, or the local plug who gets their shit from, No, I wouldn't. Not anymore. Nobody's getting weed from Mexico hardly anymore. Most
Could
of
be
it's-
could be Oklahoma, could be California,
could
but
be,
you're
yeah,
just talking about a
Colorado. Yeah, could
par
be-
quality.
I
Yeah,
mean,
could be Colorado
could be
Right.
Michigan, could be anywhere, man.
and Michigan. Damn,
So-
boy, Michigan is another good one.
You know, I hear there's a lot of shit coming in from Michigan and
they say.
Oklahoma, but you know, that's what they're saying. So people get that and they're okay with it. It's grown, you know, okay, and it gets you a buzz. It smells good. It's not bad, but they don't. You know, a lot of people, that's all they care about. You know, it's just decent weed. It gives them a good buzz. You know,
Right.
And
They
maybe
don't
it's
go
all they've
deeper into the plant.
Maybe it's all they've ever known.
Yeah,
Is
maybe.
weed up into a certain point.
Right.
Because that's what it was, you know. I mean, heck, we started out smoking Reggie.
Yeah.
At the time, it was like, boy, look at this lime green.
Oh,
you
dude.
know, I mean, if it was coming in lime green, got them red hairs all in there. Oh, look at those seeds. You know, they're
Right.
black.
You
Those
should've
seeds are
seen
black, man.
You should
Those
have seen
the-
the shit my brothers and sisters were smoking back in the
Oh,
late
man.
70s, man.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
literally, I mean, the first thing you did, my sister, when I was like 11, my sister taught me how to roll a joint, right? And the first thing she
hard.
taught me how to do was to separate the seeds and the stem. And it was bud. And yeah, Brenda's over there going, yes, because she grew up the same time I did. So it's like you would separate the seeds and the stem, and she taught me how to lift the tray up and do the whole paper flip to get the seeds to roll down
nice.
and all that shit.
Using
You know, and
gravity
it
to
was,
help.
yeah, it was crazy. And now it's like, you know, seeds. What are seeds? Seeds are only there if
Right.
we want them there.
or if you do find like an anomaly, you're just like, oh wow, you know, you're
Right.
very surprised.
Oh yeah,
by
it's
it.
like, oh, okay.
Right.
It's
yeah.
like one out of a
right
yeah.
when you used to be
so-
like, so many seeds.
Oh yeah, I
breaking up.
remember
So-
having to lean the tray and kind of fluff the bud up to get all the seeds to roll out.
Right.
Right,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
may have been at the time some of the best weed you had ever
Oh
had.
yeah, yeah.
So you
Yeah,
were
record
not.
album covers worked really well because they
Right.
were big. The only thing I didn't like is when the seeds would roll down and they would bounce and go off the edge, and it sucked.
If they're too glossy, it seems like you get a real bad slide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, go for a matte finish.
Matte finish. Yeah.
Matt.
You know, anyway.
Just a little texture.
right.
Yeah, a little texture.
But so let's just say that you were not, and I was not at that time, a
Alive.
weed connoisseur. No, I mean no, not in this. Hey, it hadn't changed much, you know. I was born in '84, so I mean I started experiencing, looking at weed and you know
But we didn't have to break ours up with a hammer, dude. It was like, you know,
what it was fluffy.
yeah, ours was fluffy.
Oh no, man! When I first started
Yeah, no.
seeing it, a pound was
Yeah, I know.
this big.
Right.
No, we
a brick.
didn't have that. Ours, you know, we did 3-finger lids and, you know,
3-finger lids.
yeah, 3-finger.
See, we were way
3-finger
past
baggies.
lids.
You were like a
We were
pinky.
hanging
We had
postal
3-finger
scales
baggies,
still.
2-finger baggies, 1-finger baggie. You had nickels, dimes, quarters,
Oh,
a
man.
lid. A lid, I think, was.
I feel like
maybe
y'all
a-
lost money,
Maybe a
or
lid was close to a quarter-pound. I was young.
Or made
maybe,
extra
Maybe
money.
a lid was close
Made
to a
extra.
quarter-pound. Because the 3 fingers was an ounce. I mean, that's literally how a lot of people, you know, gave
right?
me.
They're like, "Fuck."
Okay, 3 fingers. You
Is
know.
that,
So,
let me look at that.
yeah,
that
about
looks
an ounce,
right.
sure. So, yeah, 3-finger lids.
Hope your
Sandra-
guys-
Sandra got me. Yeah,
Hope
it's
your guys got
3-finger
some big
lid.
fingers and so you
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
extra.
I mean, you
Big
know,
fat
so
fingers.
yeah, but
But-
no, we didn't have the Mexican brick shit until fucking 90s hit, and then it was just like disaster. The late 90s,
So-
97, 98 is the first time. No,
Where was that
actually,
weed coming from that you're talking
No,
about?
it was like 2001. 2001 was the first time I experienced brick weed, because that's when I came out of the church. And I was like, I want to get some weed, and it's like, you're probably not gonna like what I got. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I get this clump of fucking hay smashed together with stems and seeds
sounds
all through it, and I'm going,
so
what
good.
the fuck
Right.
is this?
right.
And I choked that shit down for 3 years, and then I just couldn't do it, and I went
Oh,
on the
man.
hunt. And that's when I started growing again. I'm like, I gotta fucking start growing again. And so that's when I fired up again, you know. And I was like, I can't do this shit. I can't fucking, I can't smoke this crap. But it was bad, you know.
Well, and I remember when I really got into it around 2006, 2007, there was, you know, brickweed, and then there was mids, and then there was the Kush. The Kush was hard.
K-Town.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was hard to find.
K-Town.
K-Town, yeah.
You get that K-Town for
Oh,
about
man.
120 an
But
ounce.
that was the one hitter quitter, you know. That's all you needed was a hit or two of that.
Well, it had
shit.
very few seeds. It
Yeah.
was nice buds. You're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
real buds. When you're used to seeing the shit all squashed up, you're
And
like,
you had the
wow, this
mids.
is a top.
I actually
Yeah.
grew some K-Town seeds out.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And dude, I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, I had I had 6 plants, and they were the most uniform, beautiful fucking fat leaf indica plants, and they were all the same age. They looked.
It
like,
had to be super stable.
It was very stable.
That
because,
strain
yeah.
never changed.
No, never,
K-Town
dude.
was K-Town for years and years
Yeah.
and years and years.
It was probably a land race by this time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know how you do it.
Wonder
You
if it's
just have
still
a house
around.
that's so fucking big that you plant a bunch of seeds and you go in there and you miss a male or whatever, and it just all
Because it all had seeds.
How do you,
Not a
yeah.
lot,
And you know, was
but it had seeds no matter what.
or was it outdoors?
It seems
Was
like
all that outdoors?
it seems like maybe it had to have been outdoors.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Because
Where
I know the
K-Town-
mids always had seeds
Yeah,
too.
where did K-Town even come from, man?
I don't know, Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas town. I mean, you
K-Town,
know,
fuck,
right?
I
I
don't know,
know.
dude, it was
You
stupid.
just never know. And
I just wanted
Carney.
Nug. If
I
I
heard there
could
was
get Nug, I was happy, and then I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta grow. I gotta grow.
I used to
Some
hear
lights
stories.
fell in my lap. They just happened to manifest themselves there, and I'm like,
Right.
this is God.
Yeah, once you do that, yeah. Like I have not seen any K-Town in a very long
I
time.
mean, it'd been
now.
rude to just leave them lights sitting there in the basement after that guy gave
That's
them
right.
to
That's
me.
not polite.
It'd been rude.
No,
I
that
had to
would've
use
been.
them.
Yep.
So I fired me up some marijuana plants. I actually started with fucking bag seed from that hard pressed brick Mexican shit, dude. And you know what's sad is
I'm gonna
dude,
go find some.
Have you,
bricks or
if
something.
you ever go down to Mexico and you get some of the weed that the Mexicans grow in Mexico for Mexicans, that shit is fucking banging, dude.
Oh yeah, no. See, okay.
That shit. I mean, those guys know how to grow.
Well, there
killer
was some
fucking
times
weed,
I've
man.
gotten some brickweed that was like, wow, this
That's
shit's
brick
pretty
weed,
good.
Yeah.
Dude, my
That was probably the
ancestors.
pesticide.
It might have been, but man, it was good.
my ancestors who brought that cannabis north from Mexico, they used to tell stories
Your
about
ancestors.
yeah, not too far back. They used to tell stories about these big tops that were like for city
Right,
officials and for really important people while
Yep.
they were picking up brick. They saw the good shit and it was just
Right.
going somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah. They
Like
keep it for
for-
themselves. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They know how to grow.
Like this
that.
one's
They
for
are
the
good
for the
farmers
governor,
down there,
you
man.
know. This
Yeah,
one's for the
yeah.
so.
Right.
I thought that was pretty
And
funny.
then they pack all the shit into bricks and send it here. But that's honestly, I mean, that's the best way to get it up here, I guess. You get a lot up at once. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
What do I know?
Really get a lot. But you're not a connoisseur.
All right.
Yeah.
You're not a connoisseur. How did we get so far off track, man?
I don't even know.
Okay,
Man.
but anyway, we're striving to
Wow.
be connoisseurs, and we want to, kind of like,
Teach as we go.
well, not even teach, man. I just want everyone to take that journey with us and
Just
go out.
think about it. Be
Yeah.
conscious of it. And at least if you're thinking about it, like not everybody's gonna go do the Ganjier certificate.
So when you get that bud and you break it off and you look at it, don't just break it, crunch it. So you get the terpenes, man.
Right.
I mean, smell that shit, dude. What is it? What
That
is
smells nice.
What is that? What does it smell
I
like?
have no idea. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not there yet. But if I had, so say I had a terpene sample
okay.
right in front of me, and it
It's
was
Mac,
labeled.
Miracle
Oh,
Aid.
that was Mac. I should have known that. And it was labeled, and I knew exactly what it was. Then I could practice
Well, and there's,
smelling it.
You were
Right.
you said
You
you
know?
said it earlier too. There are certain terpenes like pinene. That's if it's dominant in pinene, almost anybody's going to go, okay, that smells
Right.
like pine
when it
leaves.
smells
That's
like
pinene.
when it smells like Colorado, yeah,
Right.
you're like,
Okay.
oh,
Or,
yeah, that's
or
pinene.
lemons
So
or
the-
citrus. You know.
I'm going to start doing this process to cleanse my olfactory nerve, and I'm going to learn the proper pronunciation of that too, because I say olfactory and I really know
Oliver
that's fucking
factory.
wrong. So I'm going to learn the proper pronunciation for that, but I'm going to go through this little cleansing thing, and I'm going to share it when I go through it. And if y'all want to walk through it, I'll tell you everything I'm doing, because it all comes off a website. I don't know shit about it. I'm just doing what the wine sommeliers say they do to train their nerve and to cleanse themselves and stuff like this. So if you guys want to do it so that you can get your stuff in shape and so that you can start experiencing the fullness of the cannabis that you're growing, or that your caregiver's growing, or that your neighbor after December 8th is going to be giving to you for free, because it'll be illegal to sell it, but they can give it to you. When or when we're out there and you give me a bud and I give you a bud, you'll know how to how to smell that and how to get the best out of that experience wherever you're at and having that experience. And then when you go and you get shitty weed, you'll go, oh, yeah,
I don't think so.
cool.
Good job,
Cool
man.
story,
Somebody,
bro.
I saw a comment just now, good point, that a connoisseur is also knowledgeable in different cannabinoids.
Absolutely.
Which that is so true. We think that 100%. The only thing is you won't be able to recognize cannabinoids just with your nose. So you wouldn't be able to really practice that and become efficient at it. You would just understand what each cannabinoid does, and then, that'd be strain specific. But yes, definitely a huge part of it.
Absolutely, and that's what the Ganjier program, man. They go through a full history of cannabis and a full history. It's a really intense program because they want you to have knowledge. They want you to be knowledgeable because
You gotta be the real
knowledgeable. You're able to and then you go live because they want you to transfer that knowledge to practicality, and so to me, that's, to really get the fullness out of the cannabis experience, you want to educate yourself. You want to get in there and figure out all the finer stuff because.
Well, yeah, because it's like magic.
Right.
Oh yeah.
If you
It is
were
very
learning
much
magic,
magical.
and there's all these different spells at your disposal, and they all do these different things, and they can all help you, each in their own specific ways, and there's just so many of them.
Dankinus Maximus.
You got to learn
Right.
the spells. You need to know the combos that can really heal you,
Yeah.
really help you, whatever it is you need from cannabis. It's there, and even if scientists don't know it yet, it's all there. I'm sure of it.
But what's really cool is right now, we're at a place where you're not going to be stuck just experiencing dispensary weed because people can give away their cannabis that they grow, and you're going to be able to experience what it's like if you've never been able to experience what it's like to partake of some really fine homegrown craft
Right.
cannabis that
It's life changing.
it really will make you go, wow, what the fuck have I been smoking all
Right.
this time?
You might have
And
thought it
it'll
was all
inspire
good.
you to grow your own.
Like you thought everything was fine, and
Yeah.
then next thing you know,
So
Yeah. It's like a
productions,
revelation.
Productions
yeah,
trying to
we're
give me
being reminded
hints.
that we've got some work to do.
Yeah, we've got some news to get to if I'm not mistaken.
I got a couple things to tell you.
Okay, well, you know what? Evidently, we've gone past our time. We've been thwarted.
Oh,
Is that a word? Thwarted? If it's
Thwarted.
not, I just
Thwarted?
made it up.
Thwarted?
Thwarted, whatever. We've been chastened.
yes.
Time to do the news.
Yep. Hit it, Dave.
Welcome to Kansas City Cannabis, your hometown, locally owned and operated cannabis dispensary. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will guide you through your journey to wellness. Patients first is our guiding mantra, and we'll continue to bring quality, affordable medicine to the patients of Missouri. Kansas City Cannabis Company, inspiring wellness. For location, hours, and current menu, visit kccannabis.org. This Sealer facility in Clarence, Missouri actually used to be an old Maytag factory.
But we use a 0.2 micron filter on all runs.
One thing that Coco is super big about is we promote within.
Welcome to Coco Lab.
It's time for the Top Shelf Weekly Update with Stuart Wells.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Top Shelf Weekly Update. I'm Stuart Wells. Tonight, there is a very serious cannabis situation unfolding in the Lone Star State after 5 cities voted in favor of a measure that would essentially decriminalize cannabis within those cities' borders. Why is that serious, you ask? Great question. Sounds like everything should be ship-shape. The citizens voted for it. This is still a democracy, the last I heard. So why are 3 out of 5 cities doing everything they can to make sure that this does not go as planned? Probably because the politicians are uneducated prohibitionists who thinks that once cannabis gets a hold of you, it's going to hack into your home computer and re-give you all of those same viruses you got when you stole all that music from LimeWire in the early 2000s. Pretty serious stuff, so let that sink in. In Harker Heights, Texas, which is one of the 5 cities to pass the measure with a very strong margin, might I add, citizens are upset because the city council voted just last week to repeal the ordinance altogether. I would have a very large problem with that also. Anyways, Ground Game Texas is the campaign that worked on the legislation leading up to November 8th. In response to the Harker City Council, to their decision, they say they are planning to collect signatures for another local referendum to go before voters during their next election that would effectively repeal the repeal. Stupid, right? I think so too. In Denton, Texas, local officials haven't gone the outright repeal route. However, they have challenged key points of the legislation, saying the city is not authorized to direct police to make the prescribed policy changes. However, the mayor and city manager have gone on record saying that cannabis is at the absolute bottom of the barrel of law enforcement priority standpoint. The Killeen, Texas City Council decided to delay the implementation because of language, arguing that there are legal concerns lawmakers need to sort out before potentially giving their approval. One city council member in particular said he did not like the language preventing police officers from using the smell of cannabis as basis for a search. He suggested changing that, which is pretty awful because that is absolutely necessary in my opinion. The 2 other cities that voted to decriminalize have elected not to do anything at all, which is great. Yet advocates are very leery nonetheless, and I wouldn't trust them either. Look what's happened thus far. Moving on, speak of the devil, if you are a long-time cannabis user, you have definitely smoked some cannabis from Mexico and or Colombia. Same thing goes for cocaine users, but that is a different show. We're focusing on weed here. In both Mexico and Colombia, cannabis has been legal since like forever, and the drug war has raged the entire time. As we all know, drug wars cause a lot of harm and so much death, especially in South American countries where cartels rule. This is a major problem, and the presidents of both countries are taking note and could be taking action in the near future. It was announced that the leaders will be bringing together a group of other Latin American leaders for an international conference focused on redesigning and rethinking drug policy due to the, quote, failures of prohibition. Lawmakers in both countries have worked to advance cannabis legalization and said in a joint statement on Friday that they recently met to discuss geopolitical, commercial, cultural, and develop a cooperation in their bilateral relationship. Another joint statement released last week stated that recognizing the failure of the fight against drugs and the vulnerability of our people in the face of this problem, Mexico and Colombia will convene an international conference of... Did I just read this again? I think I typed that twice. Anyway, you heard that part already. So that will be one of a dozen priorities for the bilateral agenda outlined by the presidents. Although it is unclear what these talks will bring, it's the language that is important. The word failure stands out to me. Acknowledging the failure of the drug war is a huge first step. So best of luck to our South American cannabis friends. Speaking of prohibition, our next story is from a terrible place. A place that I don't dare go unless absolutely necessary. a place where they will throw you in a cage for possessing even a small amount of a harmless plant. They call it Kansas. It's very scary. But you know what else is scary? Not being able to fill open job positions because nobody will apply. Evidently that, among other things, is a problem in the state where cannabis can still get you fired if it is found in your urine, hair, or blood. Senator Virgil Peck said the Special Committee on Workforce Development needed to talk about cannabis legalization before lawmakers discussed it during the upcoming legislative session. He brought the issue up, saying cannabis was a significant problem in his part of the state, with employers not willing to hire employees who cannot pass a drug test. He said employers are telling him constantly that they are short-staffed and can't get workers because they can't pass the drug screening. And not because of hard drugs either. If cannabis were taken off the list, there would be no issue. Lawmakers did pass a motion to make a recommendation to proceed with caution in cannabis legalization yesterday during a committee hearing by a vote of 4-3. So with that said, that fight marches on. And with that comes to us tonight's words of wisdom. And they were said by Kevin Smith. You may know him as Silent Bob. If you don't know, he was a great philosopher of the early 2000s. And kids, I want you to pay extra close attention tonight. He said, I know you're supposed to tell kids not to do drugs, but kids, do weed. Don't do other stuff. But weed is good. And even though I know that saying that is wrong, I cannot help but agree. Thanks, everyone.
Year-round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
We're back.
We are back. Let's dedicate this dab to Stuart Wells for always doing such a great job on the news.
Man,
Keeping us informed on what's going on.
I tell you what, there's some hard-hitting stories out there, you know, and I got to hit these streets, you know what I mean, as a journalist, so it's tough. But
It ain't easy being cheesy, brother. That's
I know that's right, man. I work so fucking hard at it all the damn time.
Wow.
It's basically what I do. I consider that my occupation at this point.
Right. Dab in number 2.
But how about how they're screwing them in Texas?
Oh, man. No mercy.
Right? Right to dab in.
No
We got our
mercy.
trivia. We got an interesting one this
Dave
week.
ain't fucking around, man.
No, he ain't. He's on the ball tonight. So
You
I
think
go
it's
ahead and throw it up.
interesting
There it
just
is.
because you made it up.
What is the number 1 stoner song of all time on the Billboard charts?
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Now
It's in my head. I already know it.
Yep. Oh yeah, we all do. What is the number 1 stoner song of all time on Billboard charts? Let's see who gets it first.
Notice
I know.
after you eat buds, the
Come on with it.
decarb process, your farts
Joker.
smell like top shelf. You know what, Dan? This isn't really the time or the
'Cause
place,
I got high. I knew
but you're
somebody would say
absolutely
that.
right.
Nope.
Because I used to eat I
Low
used to
rider.
eat some leaves back in my non-connoisseur days, I used to put leaves like I thought it was cool putting some leaves in my lip. Like, yeah, I got some weed in my mouth. And I'm telling you what, that started happening. And I used the restroom at work, and literally people went in the bathroom and they came out and they were like, it smells like fucking weed in the bathroom. I was like, what?
Your pee smells
See,
like
I've never
weed?
had that.
That's awesome.
No. Not number one.
Number
Oh
two.
my
Number
God,
two.
dude.
See, I've never had that, but I have had. I've smoked with friends and then been sitting at dinner table and
think
like
it has
ate
to
a
be
whole
fresh.
bunch and burped out a cloud. I have done that one time.
A cloud?
Yeah, I burped out
How
a cloud.
did you keep the cloud?
I
Dude,
don't
you're not
know. I
supposed
burped
to
out a cloud.
swallow the smoke, dude.
Yeah, you're like,
You're
I'm gonna
supposed
get
to
it.
inhale it.
Yeah, I want to smoke it.
Oh, we got a
Oh,
winner.
God.
We got a winner. Who is it? Shady Phrase.
Shady Phrase.
Nice.
Mary Jane by Rick James.
Yeah.
Do we have that
Oh, man.
song?
No, I
We
couldn't
can't
get it.
play it
I couldn't
because-
play it.
Man,
Royalty.
all we can
and
do
shit
is
like
think it
that.
and sing little parts of it.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You know,
God,
I'm in
yeah.
love with Mary Jane.
Right?
She's
Oh man.
my main thing. Is it okay if I sing?
You can sing it.
Sing it, Stuart.
Yeah.
actually,
No,
I'm
come
done. That's
on,
too
man.
much. That's a
Bro,
bit.
come on, man.
That's literally like 100% more singing than I wanted to ever do on the show.
Oh, good grief. All right, so Jeff,
Yep.
you know where to pick your shit up. What did he win?
He won the G-Pen.
Did you get a video of that?
I did not
Oh
get a
my-
video.
Oh
of it.
yeah,
It got picked
all
up.
that work
It
making
got
that
picked
video.
up. It got picked up before I did
What
the video.
the-
And I was like, oh man, I didn't get a video.
got an awesome tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went Christmas story?
But only I didn't say fudge. I said it. The
Oh, you better
queen
get
mother
it
of
is
all
open your
dirty
mouth.
words.
Right.
Not
It's a
the-
cool tray, a G-Pen and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You posted
Remember
a picture of it though.
to drink your Ovaltine, Zach.
Yes.
Hey, you know what?
Always. Considering I'm
Paul Mall
allergic
had
to
a nice
chocolate.
after dinner flavor.
You're allergic to chocolate? Ovaltine can't be real chocolate. You think it's real chocolate?
I don't know.
No way.
I'm not
It's
Ovaltine.
it's fake chocolate synthesized in the
I don't know
lab.
shit about
I don't know.
Ovaltine.
I know that is a bit.
I don't know if I
OG.
want to test it.
Yeah, no. Can you still get Ovaltine? Does anybody?
I don't know.
And why do they call it Ovaltine? You know, the jar is round.
Right.
The cup is round. I'm just kidding. I
It's not
stole
oval,
that
man.
from Jerry
I mean,
Seinfeld.
you know. Anyway, so whatever.
Wow.
What are the two words you can never say together?
No.
Okay, so I know I'm always going there. Anyway, so what are we doing here?
But it's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
It is a lot.
A lot. So. Oh, inside jokes.
Yeah.
You gotta
You
love
even
them.
know
So
about that. You
anyway,
might know about it.
You might know about it, but only
We might
if
be
you
in
know.
trouble.
Amanda
Those
Trout
who know,
has
know.
Amanda Trout has Ovaltine at home.
You have Ovaltine.
You have
Amanda?
current Ovaltine? Is it within its date of use?
Take a picture
Or is it
and
very old?
take a picture and post it on our page.
ADHD OG?
The
You better
juice.
freaking behave, bud.
Yeah.
The
The
juice.
juice is loose.
What does O.J. Simpson have to do with this ADHD?
Right?
The juice is loose.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
so moving on.
Man, this weekend is going
What?
to be epic.
What's this week?
Oh, because
The
we're going
Cowboy
to do
Cup.
the Cowboy Cup. We're going to go hang out with a bunch of connoisseurs,
Hang
smoke
out
a
with-
bunch of weed. We're going to find out what
Meet
the
the Soil
Oklahoma weed
King.
scene's
I got
about.
my car. You know what? I don't even have my wallet on me, but you know
Earlier
what?
he gave it to
Look,
me. His wallet.
okay, this is
Right?
bullshit. I'm just gonna say, okay, this is bullshit. I'm gonna rant.
Uh-oh.
Let's
We
do
went
it.
on and we filled out our deal to get our temporary Missouri cards,
Oklahoma.
our Oklahoma cards. Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
And we got a fucking card with our picture on it, on all the information in the mail to put in our wallet and carry with us, just like a driver's license. A hard card
For a temporary.
for a temporary.
Wow.
Missouri
How much
makes,
was that?
I don't know. How much was that?
How much was the
The
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma temporary.
We're finding out.
$100. Okay, it was $100. So, you know what? In Missouri, we got to go on and we got to go through the whole process and pull our shit up and download it and print it and all that. And then we get a piece of paper with this scantily made license
That's
that
if
isn't
you have a
even
printer.
have our
Right.
picture on it. Oklahoma's got us on this one. I can
Yeah.
tell you that. You know, Oklahoma's got us on this one. So
Well, yeah, because even when I get my card laminated here, the size isn't ever exactly perfect, so it doesn't
no.
go with the rest of my cards. You know what I
Right.
mean? Where I
Right.
want to just have it here, it would be sticking out a little bit, so then
You've got
the
to put it
sides
in with
got
your
all
money
bent.
and shit.
Right, or just like I just kind of have it in the
Yeah.
console now, but I would much rather have it on my person
Right.
at all times.
Yeah.
Always.
The fact that you have to present the card at every purchase and everything, like so much, they should have made it a hard card.
You
Now,
should
if it
have
would
a
have been,
card.
if it would have been something where once you go to that dispensary once, you don't need to bring it out again. Okay, that's cool with the way they did it. But the fact that you need to
Right,
show it
right.
so much, they
My
should have
shit's
done a
up
hard
in
card.
2 months. I just got the
Well,
email.
Your
Rant
perfect
over.
timing.
No, because
You
I
know
have
what?
to. I have to still be a medical.
Right, but your perfect timing because when you get your new license,
Oh, because
it's
it's
3
gonna
years.
be cheaper in 3
So
years.
that's it. December
Yes.
8th.
Fuck
If,
yeah.
if you have to renew your license, you got 3 year.
God, that's
Yeah.
gonna be so
After
nice
your
not to
license.
think about
Yeah.
that for 3 damn years.
3
Yes.
years. So
I'll
that's
be
good.
very old. Like, oh, I guess I have to renew my card now.
Right.
So much time has passed.
You won't even get the email because you won't have.
Yeah.
That'll be an old email address.
I don't even know
Right.
You
this
don't even
email
remember-
address
You
anymore.
don't remember the password to it anyway.
Right.
So I
Better write
you'll
that
never
shit
get it
down
and be like,
somewhere.
"Wait,
Ugh.
am I supposed to get a new medical card?
I know something's gonna happen to Google.
Yes, hashtag hard card.
Hard card.
Hard card.
Hey,
Hardcore.
4-core.
Oh,
4-core.
man.
We talking
7
about?
years ago.
So you talking about a radiator?
4-core radiator on a GM out of a truck.
That's
Out
what
of
I'm
a
talking
truck.
about.
Pickup truck,
Shit,
huh?
I put one of them in my '84 Caprice.
That's what you do. You just all you need some self-tapping screws or some baling wire, and it'll fit right in.
Oh, guaranteed.
It'll fit. It'll fit. Anyway, you
What's
know
up
what?
with the grow
So,
off?
the grow off. What's up with the grow off? Let's talk about it.
They are all harvested from the looks of it.
All harvested and in jars. We do not have
Yes.
update pictures, but they're harvested and in jars. I'm gonna turn it in here by the 15th.
15th. Yep.
And so we'll have it all, and we will send it off to the lab and get it tested, and we will do our squash, and you guys will be able to see that, and then we'll present our prizes. A winners.
I'm excited to see who wins. They,
Yep,
I mean,
and of
And how
course
many
the
people do we have left in there?
Seven.
there's 7 left.
7 left.
7.
7 made it to the end, man. This ain't easy, man.
No, it ain't easy.
You know.
And there's some beautiful looking.
Which one?
Plant.
Who's the guy that's in the hydro that I thought was soil? Remember, I thought he planted
Zach
right
Halsey?
into the bag. I will say that
Is
Zach.
this stuff looking good?
Well, I mean, they all look really good. Everybody gets equal for me on looking good right now. But one thing I didn't think was that his was going to make the progress that it made
Right.
in the time. Like when he was showing us his early pictures, I was thinking like, man, seems like he's just a little, he's a little behind. His stuff looks just a little small. But
Yeah.
man, when he started getting his buds and
they
everything
blew up,
set
didn't
in,
they?
it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
was crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, well,
Right.
okay,
Cool.
surprised me there.
So we're excited to bring this thing to a close and
Yes.
get this all wrapped up and
It's been a
And,
while now.
man, you know what?
From seed to fucking
It has,
bud.
man. This is a
Yes.
long competition, man, and
God.
I props to you guys who were able to
Yeah, it's a marathon.
pull it out, and I feel bad for those of you who got taken out because you had issues with ball sacks or anything like that, and I wish you would have been able to plant more seeds so you would have been able to have a pheno to finish out with. So.
But we will weep for you. in
Oh
the press.
yes, we will.
Another surprise. You knew it was
Yep,
going to
so
happen.
Wheel
I was
of
like, I
Dank.
feel it.
Do we
Let's
have
see.
a picture of those giveaways?
I don't have it
We
up.
don't have it loaded
don't
up. I
have it
posted
up.
on the
A
profile.
picture.
Look,
Yes.
Where are they? Are they
yeah,
around?
where they at?
Where the
Because
Where the
I,
giveaways?
I know I saw a hat.
They're already.
Yeah.
I
we-
saw, some-
Yeah, a T-shirt, a hat, some Captain Redbeard gear.
So
Yeah.
which one's which? What was
So
the
this
first
is
one?
the Atlas pin.
The first one was the,
Atmos.
was the G
Atmos.
pin.
Atmos pin. The
Atmos
first,
first.
yeah. First one was
Yeah.
the G pin and the hat, right?
Yes. And the hat.
And some Captain Redbeard gear. What else was in there?
Some
a rolling
autos, are they
tray.
still
Rolling
autos?
tray, and
Yeah.
I think that was I think that was it.
And
We
then
will have them
They're on their
set
they're on their way.
They're on their way.
very, very
Yeah.
soon.
How about
Yeah.
this? Let's go to the wheel. And by the time we come back, they should be here.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
The Wheel of
Ooh,
Dank.
look at those little pieces of pie on that wheel.
All right, hurry, Zach. Move it. Move it, Zach. Get it going, Jack.
Which one's which? You sure you got the right one with the
Who
right
is
stuff?
it?
Yeah.
Autumn
Clark.
Clark.
Ooh.
Right on.
Slipped right off.
Yay,
Of
Autumn.
didn't-
Congratulations. Is Autumn here? Somebody
burnt my
tag
arm a
Autumn
little.
to make sure she's here. Autumn, are you here?
All right,
So,
so-
Autumn,
This was the first one, right?
Yes.
This was the first one.
All right, so you
Shady
got a-
phrase. Got you a hat,
Yeah,
a
Jeff,
pin,
you got the hookup.
some auto flowers. I know you love these auto
Girl
flowers,
Scout
dude.
autos, Girl Scout
Girl
cookies.
Scout cookies and a rolling tray.
Right.
Badass rolling
Okay,
tray. These
now-
rolling trays are so cool.
Who just won again? I already
That
forgot.
was Autumn.
Autumn.
Something something.
You want an AOD shirt?
Autumn Nicole Clark, AOD shirt.
I guess Redbeard, Captain Redbeard's got a little inappropriate with this one. This is Banana Wop. Auto.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
banana
your
wop.
mind. They're not mine.
And then
And
we
a
got
rolling
That's
tray.
the captain talking, not
Yeah.
me. I'm just following orders, sir.
Atmos Jewel.
Yeah, that's a cool little
Yeah.
dab rig.
For dabbing,
Yes, for
You-
dabbing.
That's a cool little dab rig.
For when you get
it's
your
got a little
AOD
ceramic
concentrate.
kiln,
right?
and you load it with the dab.
you show the
it's a
tray
nice
off?
ceramic-
I showed one tray off, but this tray's really cool.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool tray.
It's basically got like a really cool chick on it. She's smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking weed. She's cool.
Yeah, she's
So-
obviously
Just like
Yep. So there
something.
are the giveaways.
I got my
I'm
headphones.
slacking today.
Right, I'm cool, man. I'm chilling, listening to some tunes, vibing.
So we got the
Hopefully-
hookup tonight. Yeah.
So yeah, so there you
shirt,
go. I just wanted y'all
hat.
to see y'all having some really nice giveaways here. So, right on.
Yeah, great giveaways.
Yabbity yab yab yab. And that being said, we want to close out tonight with a song we've all been practicing.
Super freak. Oh, sorry.
Super freaky.
Wow.
No, not really. I'm just talking shit. So anyway, we don't have a song, man. We don't have a song. But we're late on the
man.
dab out because we've been running behind all day. I don't want to leave without saying be at the CannaFest, the KC CannaFest. We've been
Yes.
planning it. That's not it, Dave. There
That
you go.
one.
Boom, KC CannaFest. Okay.
Yes.
I was wanting to say one of the winners, the winner of our grow off gets a free entry in the AOD Nug Squish Smash
Smash.
Challenge, whatever we're
Competition.
calling it. Yeah,
Challenge.
competition
I
challenge.
like challenge. Yes,
Challenge.
it is. It's a very
We need to
challenge.
get a-
Challenge.
We need to get like a
Okay.
design. for it for
$75 to enter. Let us know if you want to enter that Nug Squish Challenge. There's going to be
Do
some
you
really
think?
cool trophies.
Yeah,
and
does your nug have lots
Yes.
of juice in it?
yes,
Lots of squish.
Does it have
Absolutely.
a good terpene
Bring it out.
profile?
right. And we are going to have some,
Surprise.
some
judges?
surprise judges for that. I think.
Yeah.
That would
So-
probably fall into the category of connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs. That's
Yeah.
what we want. We want the true connoisseurs to be there to judge this, the competition. And so yeah, we're gonna have Dank Dave and I pressing and doing that whole thing. So
That's going to be awesome.
it's gonna be awesome. I'm
I can't
excited
wait. And it's
about
a
it.
little cheaper than last year's to get in, so that's a little
$75
cooler.
bucks.
You know, and then
Yeah.
like, just,
I think that's fair.
I think that's perfect.
Some great prizes and giveaways.
And we
It's
got
gonna be awesome.
It's going to be
Yeah.
epic and exciting.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be so awesome.
Suspenseful.
Yep.
Yes.
Thrilling.
Yeah. And I will say, I saw a comment. Someone was asking about our shirts. If you want to get some top shelf
Yeah,
merch,
Jesse,
if you
you're
go to
in, buddy.
Patreon, or not our Patreon, our
Teespring.
Teesprings. If Dave can put that comment up or put it in the comments for us, you can go to our Teesprings and get all your AOD merch there from there for now.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You okay, man? You need a drink, brother?
I think it's time for another dab.
Dude, I think you've already had enough. I don't think you should.
Who put
be-
a deep breath on the
Hey,
teleprompter?
look, man.
Right?
Friends don't let friends dab and drive. You
There
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying, man?
It's going
Wait,
out.
what?
There it is.
I don't give a fuck about any of y'all. So-
AOD on OnlyFans. Yeah, buddy. 88
Okay.
DOG.
Speaking of Patreon, next week is our
Yes.
Patreon giveaway.
Yes.
And
We have a Rio
Yes.
for the top tier Patreon.
absolutely. And our
So-
Patreon giveaways are going to get really interesting after the 8th. I'm just going to leave it at
Oh
that.
yeah.
So,
Super
yes.
interesting pertaining to cannabis legalization.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Our Patreon giveaways for our Patreon supporters when we do the whole monthly giveaway are going to get very
Yeah.
interesting.
Go there.
It's something you're going to want to be a part of, I assure you.
Yes, you are.
So, anyway,
On that note, is
yeah,
it time?
it is time to dab out.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Vern and all his friends.
We would like
Wow.
to thank you folks for kind of dropping in. Come on, dude.
I don't know.
You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of our hospitality.
There you go.
Dabs, that is.
Y'all come back now.
You hear? Peace out now.
Later.
And this is why we grow. Why we grow. Why we grow. Why we grow. Singing out of why we grow. Why we grow. This is why we grow. Sing out of and this is how it goes. That's the way we grow. That's the way we grow. And this is why we grow. This is why we grow. This is why we grow.
I'm an organic farmer. Chemicals don't mix with us. I'm tired of watching TV commercials repping prescription drugs that do more bad than good. If I could change the world, I would. When I was young, my mind was different, just an outcast, misunderstood. So the doctor's saying the pill's the way to calm me, cause they wanna control my mind and turn me into a walking zombie. I done lost some friends to Oxy. Sometimes these visions haunt me, but I gotta keep moving on and staying strong. That's what you taught me. I done witnessed cannabis cure countless lives and heal up pain. I done seen them popping pills, the side effects killing their brain. I done seen a kid take CBD oil to stop a seizure. I done seen them ingest chemicals and then they start to seizure. It's backwards, doesn't make any sense. Too many lies would be exposed so they would never confess. Coming out the West, I never been fake, I keep it real, saying chemicals kill and cannabis heals. That's why we grow. To help these people in every state. Don't need pills to medicate, only day.
Year-round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
Welcome to Kansas City Cannabis, your hometown, locally owned and operated cannabis dispensary. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will guide you through your journey to wellness. Patients first is our guiding mantra, and we'll continue to bring quality, affordable medicine to the patients of Missouri. Kansas City Cannabis Company, inspiring wellness. For location, hours, and current menu, visit kccannabis.org.
This particular facility in Clarence, Missouri actually used to be an old Baytag factory.
So we use a 0.2 micron filter on all runs.
One thing that Coco is super big about is we promote within.
Welcome to Coco Lab.